Man, that was a decent press conference, you know what I mean? It's for guys that are not English speaking guys. I mean, you got Volkanovski up there. His accent is weird. Usman up there. He's LL Cool J, but he really didn't say too much. But Hamza Chimaev and Islam Makhachev, the two guys who don't speak English that much, and they were the best trash talkers on stage, man. That shit was crazy. I just uploaded my predictions for the full card, so go check those ones out. This is my official review for the press conference. The press conference was pretty good, but what was surprising about this press conference is the crowd, man. The crowd was so energetic, and they were so potty-mouthy for some reason. Like, this is Abu Dhabi. These guys are supposed to be respectful guys, but for some reason, they were screaming out crazy expletives and stuff. Obviously, you got Kamaru Usman up there. He dressed up in a fishnet for some reason. I mean, I seen him on the Germany runway. He was out there putting on clothes and shit. I mean, he had that shit on. I mean, Usman, if you're Usman, you can rock all types of clothes, but let's be fair, bro. He be taking chances, all right? He do be taking them chances, and sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. This time, it was full-on LL Cool J. Usman, I don't know if he had on high heels because he did not look that much shorter than Chimaev, but Usman did something great in this press conference, which is, quote, the great poet Sean Strickland. And this man, Sean Strickland, has now reached William Shakespeare type levels of tragedies and stuff. Was it tragedies? I don't fucking know. Like catastrophes? I don't know. Like Shakespeare used to write some shit. They told them stories to us in school. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, William Shakespeare name. They wrote tragedies and catastrophes. And this man, Sean Strickland, speaks tragedies and catastrophes because he called a fistfight a man dance. And obviously, LL Cool J, Kamaru Usman, had to come back with a quotation of his own son. You know, he's a proud dad when his son starts making up quotes that he can use. Very inspirational stuff with his two. Obviously, Usman said that he's going to do the man dance with Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev comes back and is like, brother, I'm not here to dance, brother. You come here to dance, I'm here to kill somebody. And that was like, oh shit, he's not playing games, man. He's not trying to dance with nobody, bro. He's not trying to do no man dance, no nothing. He's here to kill somebody. And Usman went back with that energy too. He was like, bitch ass nigga, you better fucking hope you don't die while trying to do that. Hoe ass nigga, fuck wrong with you. But obviously, I added in some new words to that. But Kamaru Usman did say something close to that. He said, you better hope you don't die while you're trying to kill somebody. So that's some gangster shit, man. These guys was on that shit, man. These guys were wilding out. But after that, Kamaru Usman and Khamzat Chimaev, they stopped talking shit and they kind of just quieted down and they were like sitting in their little corners while the champions started talking that shit. And they were talking that shit because my son, Big Islam Makhachev and Volkanovski, they started going at it, man. Big Islam Makhachev is accusing this man Volkanovski for only being here for the money. Volkanovski is like, man, if the roles were reversed, he wouldn't have showed up. Which I don't agree with. I think he would have definitely showed up if the roles were reversed. The fuck makes you think that he's not going to show up if the roles were reversed? Now, obviously, he's putting his belt on the line. He's not going to defend a belt on short notice. That would be dumb. But they asked him if they had called him for the welterweight strap in 11 days, would he have showed up? And he was like, hell yeah, I would have showed up. But this guy is trying to lie to the people by saying that he's doing this just for a noble cause of saving the card. He's here for the fucking money. Obviously, Big Mac is not that much different from Volkanovski. They're two tough fucking guys. But what Big Mac is doing here is playing mental chess. He's confusing Volkanovski because Volkanovski totally has this idea of, I'm such a tough guy. I showed up on 11 days notice to fight this monster, Islam Makhachev. And Islam is flipping that concept on its head and is playing mental chess with him. Is like, no, you did not show up because you're such a great guy. You showed up because you're getting paid way more money than you were if this fight was not on short notice. So don't be coming out here like you're such a great fucking guy because you did it for the money. Both things are true, but the way Islam is presenting it is so genius. For somebody who does not speak English that well, he knows how to manipulate words and make shit sound crazy, because it does sound now that to somebody who really doesn't know what's happening, it sounds like Volkanovski only showed up for the money, because Islam kept hammering it down like, yeah, nigga, you're not that great of a fucking guy. You only showed up for the money. And Volk was trying to come back with, if the roles were reversed, you wouldn't have showed up. And Islam was like, well, obviously you showed up because you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Your belt is not on the line. Your winning streak is not on the line. I'm the one putting everything on the line. I'm the one who switched the opponent right after the other opponent pulled out. And really, you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me because I'm the guy that calls the shots around here. Now, I don't know if he's talking the truth or he's kidding, because it's pretty obvious by the UFC that the person that calls the shots is Dana White and Hunter Campbell, whatever the fuck, and all them guys. Every fighter says that those guys decide who they fight and they just show up and fight. But Islam Makhachev, again, playing mental chess with everybody. He's such a witty fucking guy. This guy's a genius. He says that Volkanovski should be thanking him because he's the one that chose him to come out here and fight. Because he say, brother, they had other guys. They have Gamrot, they have Dustin Poirier. All these guys could have showed up, but I chose you. Which doesn't really make any sense because, again, he does not really call the shots. But to somebody who could be a casual, or even to Volkanovski, it could fuck with his brain because it's like, bro, what the hell are you talking about, bro? You don't call the shots. Like, these guys called me and I showed up. It's creating doubt in Volkanovski's head that, did he actually choose me to fight him? Is this whole thing a lie? He's fucking with Volkanovski's brain. It's fucking hilarious. It's great. But Volkanovski, he showed up with a shirt with a dog on it and a chain that had Prime on the front and dog on the back. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that shit is kind of cringy. Now, let's be honest, all right? If Izzy showed up to fight Khamzat Chimaev and he showed up with a shirt that had a dog on it, all right, and he showed up with a chain that had Prime on one side and dog on the other side, everybody on the internet would make fucking 30 videos calling Izzy cringy. Oh, Izzy is so fucking cringy, man. He's so cringy. Look at that like, dog chain, bro. Really? You're going to come out with a dog chain? Last time you came out with a dog collar. Now you're coming out with a dog chain. This guy's a fucking cringe bag. But if it's Volkanovski, then no fucking cringe allegations. Like, you guys got to keep it consistent, all right? You're coming out with a whole fucking chain that has Prime on one side. Number one, Prime. Number two, dog on the other side because I have the dog in me. That shit is dumb. Izzy is inside of the dog. But all right, one thing that I noted here, a lot of people seem to be mad at Islam Makhachev because Islam talks some shit. Like, for some reason, again, very hypocritical of these guys, all right? Very hypocritical because when Conor McGregor talks shit, there's no problem, all right? When everybody else talks shit, there's no fucking problem. But when Islam Makhachev talks shit or somebody, Team Khabib type deal, when they start talking a little shit, then it's a big problem. It's like, oh, how come you're not humble? The fuck? Really, his job does not really require him directly to be any type of personality whatsoever. So if he wants to talk shit, let that man talk shit. And I like that he talks shit, bro. I like that Islam Makhachev talks shit. There's nothing forced about it. He doesn't really like come up with quotes or anything. He just speaks his mind very honestly, and it's hilarious, man. The nonchalantness that he talks this crazy disrespectful shit to people is just hilarious to me because it's like, brother, this guy John Jones, they give him pound for pound. But who he fight? Chael Sonnen? He fight this guy like this, Chael Sonnen? Come on, brother. I fight pound for pound. Volkanovski, he only show up for money. He has nothing to lose, no belt. If they told him to come out here, put his belt on the line, he wouldn't have showed up. So he's like, he's not really trying to talk shit, but he is talking shit. It's fucking fantastic. One of these reporters asked, by the way, these reporters, again, bro, they were fucking pissing me off, bro, asking Dana White questions left and right about, oh, shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga, bro. Stop asking Dana White questions about fucking Abu Dhabi. Hey, Dana, what do you like about Abu Dhabi, bro? What the fuck is you gonna say? Oh, Abu Dhabi, I like the fucking camels or some shit, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop asking him questions. You have 4 guys that are going to fucking beat the shit out of each other on Saturday, and you dumbass niggas want to ask Dana White of all people, this bold fucking pit bull head having motherfucker, about what he thinks about Abu Dhabi, bro. What do you think he's gonna say about Abu Dhabi? Obviously, he likes fucking Abu Dhabi. That's why the fight is up there. Dumbass nigga. Stop asking Dana White questions, bro. He doesn't know you, bro. He's not gonna give you a fucking job at the UFC, bro. Get the fuck off his dick. But one of them dumbass questions was, hey, Dana, will you ever do a fight in India? And they booed the shit out of India, right? They were not liking India whatsoever, bro. Like, they're not little Dirks out there. They hated India. They were like, boo, India, because there's an Indian fighter who's undefeated, who's going to be on the card. Not going to lie, but nobody looking out for this fucking guy, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. But apparently, Abu Dhabi don't rock with India. That's interesting. But Abu Dhabi also don't rock with Paulo Costa because fuck that nigga Paulo Costa. He a whole ass nigga. I've been saying this shit, bro. Paulo Costa a bitch ever since Izzy put a baby in his belly. He's been pulling out of fights and shit. Like, I know Izzy did not pull out of him, but he doesn't have to get his revenge on everybody else, all right? Because he's always pulling out of fights. He's like, oh, Ikram Aliskarov, man, I'm not going to fight you, man. You don't have a name. Oh, Robert Whittaker, I'm not going to fight you. Oh, Khamzat Chimaev, I am going to fight him. After a fucking year of this dumbass nigga ducking everybody. And then, conveniently, his elbow gets fucked up. And he's like, oh, I cannot show up, guys. So that's why my son Khamzat Chimaev took that opportunity to talk mad shit about this man. He said that his niggas was going to jump him if they saw him. He said that he's in a different hotel from him because he knows they'll fuck him up. My son Khamzat Chimaev is a fucking goon, bro. He was like, man, hey, brother, this guy is scared of me, bro. I see this guy, brother. I'll fuck him up, brother. I'll kill this guy, brother. This guy is the bitch, brother. He's scared of me. He shit his pants. And then I was trying to chill up for him. Like, hey, I know this is not popular with you, Hamza, but Paulo Costa is really injured. Fuck his injury, man. He ain't fought in years. If he was a real fighter, he would have showed up with his stupid ass injury, bro. Motherfuckers being for with injuries, all types of shit. But I have a little scratch on my elbow. Dumbass, fuck ass, bitch ass nigga, man. Fuck that Brazilian dork ass nigga. He used to be a bodybuilder. He's really a Chad. Bodybuilders are gay. Everybody knows this. Maybe that's why he shat his pants, right? Maybe that's why he shat his pants, like Hamza Chimaev was saying, because Chimaev was like, he was pretty sure that he shat his pants, and that's why he pulled out of the fight. So I believe him, all right? Him being a former bodybuilder and the fact that Izzy put babies in him, I think there's a high chance of him actually shitting his pants. But yeah, fuck Paulo Costa. After that, Khamzat got on his phone and shit. The press conference kind of went downhill. The reporters went back to asking Dana about dumbass shit, and then one of them asked Hamza Chimaev, "Hey Hamza, why are you on your phone?" And he was like, "Brother, I just let these two guys talk shit. It's great when you let other people do the job. I mean, when I saw these guys that were quiet, now they're talking shit." Which is a good observation from him. I mean, this press conference was just a good press conference with four cool-ass niggas, man. The face-offs now, this is when shit got interesting. The face-offs with Usman and Chimaev, that face-off was awesome, bro. Usman and Chimaev, they were just staring in each other's eyes for like a whole 2 minutes, and they didn't blink, nothing. But after the end, like, Usman turned away first before Hamza Chimaev, so I guess you can say that Hamza got that win. But when it was happening, I was giving Usman the edge because Usman was, like, gritting down on his teeth, and Chimaev was just kind of smiling and bouncing around, and Usman was not moving an inch. It was, like, staring a hole through this man's head. It was fucking intense as shit. It was fantastic, man. This shit got me hyped up for this shit, man. I cannot wait for this fight. This could be the fight that I'm most excited for in the whole entire UFC's history, bro. This was my dream fight, bro. Usman versus Chimaev, man. I cannot wait for this fight. Islam Makhachev and Volkanovski had a little cool face-off. They shook hands. No real animosity, obviously. They have respect for each other after that great fight they put on. For some reason, another Volkanovski showed up. It was two Volkanovskis on stage. So Volkanovski that we know, he walked out with his belt. He was like, "Yeah, I'm here with my belt," even though it's not on the line, which is kind of like weird. But then another Volkanovski shows up with another belt. Like, damn, bro, Volkanovski first off doubled himself and then stole Islam's belt and then brought it back. Respect to that guy. Maybe he's a fucking Chad. But we went to examining that because I could not believe my eyes. That was actually Hasbullah. He showed up and he gave Islam his belt. Obviously, he's on Islam's side. And they had a little cool face-off. It was a little wholesome face-off with Hasbullah in the middle. Very confusing, though. It was like, damn, bro, am I seeing double, bro? Why is there two Volkanovski? That was it for the press conference. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6.4 out of 10. Pretty good press conference. Not too much crazy shit happened. Pretty respectful, but there was some cool moments with trash talk and shit. It was fantastic, man. Say, like and subscribe. I'm out, man.